When it says go and sin no more, it's empowerment. Please, let's bear that in mind. So the world is full of worries. So anytime God says something like this, don't be anxious for anything. That's in verse 6. It says, do not fret or have any anxiety about anything. But in every circumstance, this is amplified, and in everything by prayer and petition, definite requests. That's prayer and definite requests. With thanksgiving, continue to make your wants known to God. That's I just read from the classic amplified there. Now, this is where I'm going. Anytime God says don't do something, He empowers you and gives you what else to do. And usually the reason why we end up disobeying is because we either are not paying attention to what He's saying, which is manifested in the fact that we're not doing that which He said we should do. Now, if God says you don't worry, don't have anxiety, there's nothing like, I refuse to worry. I refuse to worry. I refuse to worry. He said, how will you not worry? It's simple. The method by not worrying is prayer. I hope you're getting my point. The method for not worrying is to make your request known to God. The method by which you will have no anxiety, by which you will not be anxious, is that in every case, in every cause for anxiety, you use prayer, supplication, that is, like Amplify says, definite requests. Add it with thanksgiving, use it to let your request be made known to God. And as a result, what will happen? The peace of God is a spiritual force. It will come and kick away the anxiety. It will come and remove the worry. What I want to teach us in line with that again today is to remind us that literally, take all your burdens to the Lord in prayer. And I like to amplify, say, make definite requests. See, let me say something to you. Never plan your own life. As in, work according to this plan you have made to solve a problem you are afraid of. I don't know whether I get my point. Let's take a practical example. If you feel called of God, now, you say, how do I know I'm called of God? I'm not going to discuss that now, but let's just say you feel called of God, all right? To minister or to work in, okay, Enugu here. Let's just say we're in Enugu, all right? Enugu here. And how do you know? Maybe there's a job you are doing, and not only do you like what you are doing, grace is with you. You know what they call grace? Yeah, grace means that everybody else comes there, they struggle. When you come there, it flows. It just flows. They tell that, this class of children, maybe Sunday school or a school you're working, that they are so difficult, And then you just walk in there. As soon as you walk in there, the most difficult person comes down. You have not done anything, no? All you did was enter the class and smile. One brother told me once, pity the brother has passed on now, but it was, look, he's a university graduate, okay? So when he told me where he was working, I was a bit surprised. I think he said he was working in a nursery school or primary school. I'm like, It was curious to me. I think it's good, it's right, but I just found it very curious. So he said, no, that if I see children respond to him, I'll understand. He said, the way children respond to me, I said, in that case, you're in the will of God. He said, the way children respond to me, that like, he said, from the little ones, that the moment I get in their midst, little children, 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds, said they respond to me. It's called grace. If you go and read that Romans chapter 12, Paul said it like this. He said, to each of one, grace is given according to the measure of the gift of Christ.